Right, I just by accident knocked my garden gnome over. No damage done, but look at this lot. Loads of frigging snails, I know that much. So I will be getting rid of these, I can tell you that much. But hey, that's a naughty gnome, that, isn't it? Let's have a look at this one. See if there's any on here. Yeah, a couple, but nothing like that one. So I will get all of these off now and get rid of them. I think there's a few more there. Yeah, right. I'll get all these collected up and get rid of. Hello all, welcome back. Thanks for your comments, subs and likes. Right, my neighbour cut his grass a couple of days ago, so I've obviously taken that up and put that in already, but I will show you that and then we will go from today.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right, and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right.
Another neighbour cut his grass and he put it over for me, so I've put more in there. But there is a lot of grass in here now, as you can see. I did. It was the last layer. It's nice and warm in there actually, but this is the last layer of hamster bedding I put in there. So there's quite a lot of grass now, so I'll put another layer of hamster bedding in there. But look what's poking out. Nice slow worms, and there's some nice red wrigglers in here as well, so that's good. Right, I'll have to chuck some hamster bedding on there now, because luckily another neighbour give me a load more hamster bedding. So I'll just chuck that on there then. Well, my neighbours must have done a lot of grass cutting and stuff over the last few days, because yeah, I don't think anybody else is going to bring any more now for a little while. So yeah, and that's put a load of grass in there and some hamster bedding, so that'll rot down pretty quick, I think, if we keep having a nice sunny day like today. This will rot down in no time. That's more of my compost sieved. There is still a little bit left in there that I could grab, but as you saw, the stuff that wasn't going through the sieve I have put in now, and this is what I've got left now. As I say, there's still a little bit in there I could get, probably another barrow load. So it's probably another one bag of them, but this is a lot heavier than normal compost because it's proper compost, homemade, you know what I mean? So it is quite heavy, but right, I will chuck these bags back in here because it seems to store quite well in here and it doesn't dry out. So I will get these put back in here. I'll do that last little bit off camera. Yeah. Whew. You never really know what you're going to find in your compost, so I just like to wear glasses because of things like this. This is what I found in there. There's an old bit of, looks like a metal structural beam thing that's rotted away, bit of wood, but this is more my concern. Look at these big bits of glass. So really you need to be a little bit careful because you never know what's in there, because a lot of my leaves when I was working I just picked them up when I was blowing or what have you. But right, this is the bin now, all nice and filled up now with the sievings from the compost, and I scraped this last bit of compost back. There's probably a couple of barrows there actually, so possibly one and a half of them bags. They're empty bags, by the way, ready for when I sieve this little bit, but it's right by the door now, so it should be nice and easy to finish that off. The older spuds are starting to get flowers now as well, as you can see. So I'm just going to go along and nip the flowers off so that they don't grow seed potatoes on the top. There is a few, but not very many yet. But flowers is a good sign that your spuds are starting to grow now, or finished I should say. So yeah, not too bad really. I'm hoping that they're not all top, and I have got some spuds, but that's part of the fun of growing them, isn't it? You never know what you're gonna get until you harvest them. What I'm gonna do today is I'm going to harvest all of my onions and my garlic. That isn't going to be very good, but I'll still harvest it anyway. So I'll get these buckets moved and get you set up. I've got my big black tray that I can put them in. So I'll get you on a time lapse and I'll get these out. And I'll get these out as well. That's all the onions out, and the garlic from this end. I'll give you a reveal in a minute or two. But what I think I'm going to do, because this is a mainly just garden soil, it hasn't had much compost and stuff on it. I think I'll put some leaf mulch on it, but that was a couple of years ago now. So I've got a couple of bags of my compost in here. I'm going to grab like 2 or 3 bags of that. Going to grab my rake. I'm going to rake that over the top, but obviously I need to have a little weed first. I'm not going to put any mulch on here yet. I'll bring it up to about here, because once these parsnips come out, I want to give that a good dig, because there's quite a bit of bindweed in there, as you see in the last video. So yeah, I'll have a good dig about in there and see how much I can get out after these parsnips have been and done their seeding, and I've got some seeds off of them, and I'll take them out. Then I'll obviously mulch this little bit up here. Right, so I'll just get on and weed this, and I'll get a couple of bags of my compost out of there. Right, I weeded my path out while I was at it, while I was weeding that bed out. What I think I'm going to do actually is, I've got this that I haven't sieved, so I'm going to use that first, see how far that gets me, and then I will probably have to use 1 or 2 of my sieved bags after that, but we'll see how far this bit gets me. Right, I've got the one bag that I've sieved, and that's the lot that I hadn't sieved, even though it looks pretty good because it was right at the bottom, so it's not too bad, to be honest. It's quite good because, like I say, that was at the bottom, so yeah, I'll get and rake this out now. Right, this is my broad bean that I'm saving the seeds for next year, and they are getting quite nice big beans now, as you can see, but the frigging black fly is back again with vengeance. Look at it. Well, they're a right pain in the what's it, but what can you do? I'll have to spray these down again. Same with these broad beans. They are covered in black fly again. So I'm gonna have to get out here and give them another spray as well, because they're covered. And this broccoli is flowering already, so I think I'm going to take these broccoli today. So I'll take these, then I'll come back to you. It's a roast day for me, so I'm going to take this cabbage, I think. That's probably about the best one at the moment. So I'll just grab this out and then I'll show you afterwards. Right, that's the compost all sorted now. The bin is, well, the bin's not empty obviously because it's got them compost bags in there. But I've taken out all of what I'm going to take out now. I'm just storing them in there because they seem to store quite well. I've raked out all the compost that I put on there, so that's good. I need to do a few repairs. This board's come away, so I need to get some more nails and nail that back on. It's just rotten. This bit is rotten, the little peg that I put in, so I need to get some decent sized nails and nail it in there. But yeah, my backs are starting to ache a little bit with all the sieving I've done and all that compost I've moved. So this is my harvest. These are the pink Germidor. Not very good, like I was expecting. But hey, what can you do? They were saved from last year anyway, so they didn't cost me anything. So yeah, I'll just use them as and when. These are my white snowball. Not very good really, to be honest. That's probably about the best one I got really. Yeah, that's about the best one I got of all them. And these are my radar. I can't remember if I got another one or not. So yeah, but there is some half decent bulbs, but most of them have bolted, but there is some nice ones in there. I can always cut them up a little bit and freeze them or something like that. But yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag really. but there is some half decent ones in there. But like I say, most of them are bolted, so they're not going to store very well. But hey, it's alright, it's not too bad really, all things considered. So I'm not really going to moan about that, to be honest. I just need to keep an eye on them and make sure that they don't start rotting. So I need to I'm gonna need to have to space them out and stuff in trays. I'm not gonna leave it like that. Right, that's 3 little broccoli florets, as you can see, gone to flower, but hey, I will just pick the flowers off and cook the rest. That won't bother me. But we have got little florets starting to grow as well. As you can see, there, and possibly one under there as well. This is the one that was flowering. I'm going to take these ones actually, but that has got some more coming on it as well. This end one isn't so well developed, so that isn't ready to be harvested yet, but I will take the top of that off before I cover it up. So yeah, we should get a few more little ones coming pretty soon then, by the looks of it. There you go, a nice greyhound cabbage. Not bad. I'm not going to moan about that because they're not supposed to be big anyway. So yeah, that's not bad, is it really? That'll do me, that's for sure. Right, these are my Purple Queen dwarf beans and my Tender Green dwarf beans. So next week on the next video I am going to be planting these out into this bed that I have just taken the onions out, so I will be planting them all the way along here. Right, next week I'm going to plant my French dwarf beans out, and I'm going to get these 2 beds inside the polytunnel sorted, ready for the tomatoes to go out, because they're getting a bit big for the pots really. So thanks for watching, commenting and subscribing. If you want to see what I'm up to next time, don't be shy, hit the subscribe. Right, catch you later, bye.